Welcome back, guys! I'm here with another episode of Bible Q&A. Today we're discussing, how does God select his people? Well, first, he needs to get a whole bunch of people to come to know about him. This is how the gospel is spread. Just people talking about it. It reaches the general public. As Jesus Christ said here, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. All these churches and organizations serve to spread Christianity throughout the nations. However, not everyone believes in it, according to John chapter 6, verse 64. They're just like, okay, I'll do it. It sounds cool. But God doesn't want those people. He wants people who are going to go through the straight gate. As Jesus also said in Luke chapter 13, verse 24, strive to enter in at the straight gate. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. That's when you don't exactly feel happy all the time. Why? Persecution, temptations. St. Paul said, Yea, and all that will live godly in Christ Jesus shall suffer persecution. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 12. We can also look at Acts chapter 14, verse 22, Matthew chapter 5, verses 10 to 12, and Matthew chapter 10, verse 22. People don't like being ostracized, so that might take them away from the faith. And there is a practical example in the Bible of this. There were millions of people who left Egypt to go to Canaan, but only Joshua and Caleb could actually get in there, according to Numbers chapter 32, verses 10 to 12. Moses and Aaron, the leaders of the people for 40 years, didn't get to go in it. That's how tough this is. Remember that. Persecution is a big way that God weeds out people who won't be true Christians. That's something you should take away from this video. And think about this. Out of all the people who would actually listen to him, Jesus chose 12 apostles, just 12, according to Luke chapter 6, verses 12 to 13. These are the people who are going to rule with Christ in heaven, according to John chapter 14, verses 1 to 3, and Luke chapter 22, verses 28 to 30. The job of all these big men in heaven is to bring together all the sheep scattered throughout the world who want to know more about God and obey him. They are the other sheep described in John chapter 10, verse 16. Jesus said here, And other sheep I have, which are not of this fold. Them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold and one shepherd. And that is where I'm going to stop with this Bible Q&A. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe.